Hey, good morning, guys, and welcome to Brooklyn Jew Barbecue. Today, we're doing one of my all-time favorites. We'll make the pastrami. First thing you want to do is get yourself a good brine bucket. You want to put the corned beefs. Oh, you got to buy corned beefs. If you go to the supermarket and you're asking for pastrami, they're going to look at you like you're nuts. Corned beef is what you build them pastrami out of. So what you're doing is getting all the salt solution off by brining in a bucket overnight. So what you want to do is get it in there, put it in with some warm water, and just let it sit in the water, in the bucket, and change the water out about every half hour if you can. This way, what you're gonna have is this gray piece of meat. Now, it looks gray because the salt solution's all gone off of it, and this is how you're gonna build the pastrami. Stuff that we're gonna be using today: paprika, garlic powder, coarse black pepper. And of course, the main ingredient is your coriander seeds, your coriander powder. There's two ways to do this. You can use the coriander powder to already ground it up, or if you have more time, you can get the seeds and you just muddle the seeds. It takes a lot of time. I don't really have it today, so we're just gonna cheat and we're gonna use the powder. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a binder on this. Any kind of beef, a good binder is gonna be your olive oil, okay? So the olive oil goes on nice and easy. It's always gonna be fat side up, so let's start with the meat side first. We're gonna cook this just like a regular brisket, because that's really what it is. It's a brisket flat with the salt solution. So once you get it off, you got a brisket. All right, so now got this all set up, okay? Definitely get some gloves on for this because the oil, it makes a mess. So now we got it all set up. Let's just apply. We apply the black pepper. That's what's gonna get us that nice bark. Not gonna make it spicy, so don't worry. All right, don't forget your sides. All right, black pepper. Put on the paprika, which has no taste value, but it's definitely going to give it that nice color, because if you watched any of my videos, you know that I am big on appearance. And if it doesn't look good, I get a little crabby. All right, now garlic powder, like everything else, what you're going to notice is we're not using salt. Don't use salt. Salt's why we brined it, to get that salt solution off. Okay, and the last step is we're gonna get some coriander powder on this, and that is what makes up the brisket. Now, it would be nice if my ingredients would cooperate, but yeah. That's what happens when you're buying in bulk. You get these big containers. Oh, that works. Right. It's a thick piece of meat. It's gonna take a while. This one's a smaller one. It's about 3 pounds. We've got 3 of them because we got a house full coming today, so gotta keep everybody fed. Don't forget the fat side. All right, let's go again, but it's a lot of garlic. All right, with some pepper on there, paprika. Go heavy with the seasoning, because just like any other brisket, it could take it. Probably should have tried this before I started filming, but it works this way too. All right, so what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna do fat side up, always fat side up. Don't trim it, just go fat side up. We're gonna put it on at about 275. And just like a brisket, we're gonna go low, slow, keep an eye on the temp. And then when it gets to that 160 internal temperature, we're gonna wrap it in butcher paper, just like when we're doing the big briskets. We do that, wrap it in, let it go to the 200. And then really the biggest key to all of this is really just letting it rest. So when it hits that 200 mark, we leave it in the butcher paper, stick it in the cooler, and the longer you can let it rest, the better it's gonna be. It's gonna reabsorb all those meats, because when you're cooking it, the meat's tightening up. So when you're letting it rest, the meat's like relaxing, just reabsorbing the juices, and it's gonna be terrific. Get it on the meat slicer, make some nice sandwiches. There's more good stuff to come, so stay tuned. See you soon. All right, hey guys, welcome back. And now is the fun part. It's been cooking for 7 hours. We've had it resting for 2. And if you can tell, this is some greasy paper right here. That is always a good sign. So we got 3 of these. So we're just gonna go with the one that I was showing you before, is a pastrami. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this thing going. Try and cut it as nice and thin as you can. Thinner the better. If you have a meat slicer, great. If not, use an electric knife. This is just enough for me and my cameraman. So you can see doing the pull test, it comes right apart. You got the seasoning on top. That came out right. Not chewy at all. It's definitely good. Low and slow. Give yourself plenty of time. This is a 3-pound piece of meat. It took 7 hours on the smoker. This takes a long time to cook, so you definitely want to give it enough time. Definitely wrap it in the butcher paper after you get enough color and it hits 160. And once it hits 200, pull it off. Get yourself a good cooler. Just let it sit there and let it reabsorb that moisture. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed cooking it, as much as we're going to enjoy eating it. So thanks for joining us, and please subscribe to the videos. And a special shout out to all my followers. We just hit 110 subscribers, so please keep it going. And if anybody has anything that they want me to cook, please drop it in those comments, because I'm always looking for new things to cook. All right, have a great day.